In the comparative text, there are just 3 points that I want to look at that will enhance your ability to get the best marks. These are interesting comparisons, making interesting comparisons, challenging or questioning accepted interpretations, and of course personal involvement. Making interesting comparisons is showing an examiner that you are actually engaging with your text, looking at the situations and the circumstances of individual characters. It shows that you're reflective in that way. In the 2013 Advising Examiners report, there was a certain line that said formulaic approaches towards answering this actually hinder high marks. So in a sense, try and not opt for the well-rehearsed answer to a question. It's understandable and indeed necessary that you have a plan for making the comparisons. You can't just go in unprepared. But that plan should be a scaffolding really that you can flesh out in the exam when you're addressing the wording of the question. I know it's easier said than done, but actually if you could trust to your own gut instincts, your own feelings, your own views about characters, that's where you're going to get effectively the marks. The second one that I want to just mention is questioning accepted interpretations or meanings of texts. Now immediately an awful lot of people will say, I have enough problems in trying to fashion comparisons without having to question accepted meanings. But let me just give you one example. If you look at your core text, Hamlet, where Gertrude is traditionally accepted as the person who is a victim of male-dominated society, and in the closet scene, of course, she discovers that her husband has been the murderer of old Hamlet. It's an epiphany moment for her. Many would say that she changes from there on, she takes control of her life. You could alternatively say, in fact, that she asks Hamlet what is she to do now, and in fact only substitutes one male authority for another. It's just one example. I might equally take in your comparative, a very popular text, the King's Speech. The general vision is an optimistic one, mainly because Bertie dramatically changes in terms of his being a human being, and indeed also overcomes his stammer. But you could equally argue that it is Lionel Logue who is the steadfast, loyal therapist who weathers all the humiliations and the rejections at the arrogant Bertie's hands, because he actually sees hidden depths in the man. So there's another example of questioning these. And the third element is personal engagement. That whole technique should be a pattern right throughout your answer. It is what I call the I factor. Like, for example, I feel. I think that person was appalling in terms of behaviour. I think that Kate Keller in All My Sons was the most devious and manipulative person I have ever encountered in any of my texts. Phrases like that show your personal involvement. Examiners want to hear your voice effectively here. And that in fact makes your answer, it gives it far greater character, and it gives it far greater individuality, and it'll stand out. And that's what ultimately you want.